What's up everyone, TITH talking. In the last years, the budget and mid-range smartphones market has been getting more and more flooded with different products. There is so much variety that we find ourselves scratching our heads trying to choose the phone that best fits our needs. Have you been wondering which Samsung A series smartphone best fits your needs? Then get ready to get these and other questions you might have answered, because you're watching the first episode of Galaxy A series Explained. Welcome to the series in which every episode has a different phone, and the goal will always be to define the audience that each phone is targeted at. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you want to be notified when next episodes drop. In this first episode, we're gonna address one of the cheapest, Samsung Galaxy A01. It was launched around December 2019, and its size is 70.9 by 146.3 by 8.3 mm. Nowadays most phones are about this size. They might be a little bigger, a little smaller, but for the purposes of this video, we are not gonna worry much about that. It weighs 168 grams, which is definitely okay. It's not a heavy phone. I personally consider 200 grams the limit for a lightweight phone, so we are gonna consider anything beyond that as heavy. It's made from plastic. It's definitely not a premium material, but it was predictable given the price range. The screen has 5.7 inches, which is enough. I don't think you should go for less unless you're a fan of small phones. It is an LCD IPS. Know that AMOLED screens won't appear until we pass the €200 mark. The screen has a 19.5:9 ratio and the resolution is 720 by 1560 pixels, so it's an HD Plus screen. Know that Full HD screens won't appear until around the €250 mark. As you've noticed by now, this is a Samsung entry-level smartphone, and as such, corners had to be cut. However, when it comes to screen pixel density, it has 301 ppi, which is very impressive. Although this is not a phone I recommend for those who want to watch a lot of multimedia content, this definitely makes up for the 720p resolution. Having in mind the human eye capabilities, we're gonna consider very good pixel density, has 300 ppi and above. In terms of processing, we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 439, and it scores around 95,000 in AnTuTu. It's definitely a low-end processor, so don't expect nothing incredible. It has 2GB of RAM, which is not enough if you ask me. I consider 4GB the minimum for a great multitasking experience. With this smartphone, you'll be able to do simple tasks like calling and texting people, but don't expect to be able to load heavy games or take photos with amazing processing speeds. About the storage, it has 16GB, which will only give you room to install the essential apps and nothing more. Thanks to the presence of an SD card slot, you'll be able to free your internal memory from all your photos and videos, preventing the phone from getting full and slowing down. The audio jack is indeed present, and radio FM as well. There is no fingerprint sensor and no NFC. We have a 3000 mAh battery, which will probably be enough for the simple tasks this phone is designed for. But if you really want it to last the whole day, I recommend something near 4000 mAh. And of course, there is no fast charging. When it comes to the camera, this smartphone is definitely not targeted for people who want to take brilliant photos. The results will be fine during daylight hours, but do not expect good photos during night. So, to summarize, the upsides of this phone are screen, battery and weight. The downsides of this phone are camera and memory. And that's all for today's episode of Galaxy A series Explained. Comment down below if you still have any doubts. I'm TITH, and I see you next time.